Hello students, we'll continue our session. In the previous session, we have stopped at 12th problem. Now we are continuing the 12th problem. We have to find out the Jensen's measure of Rose fund. In this Rose fund, we are given the data for 6 years. So for 6 years, we have calculated the average return. Average return of Rose fund. Rose fund is the fund, mutual fund. And 12.83 is the average of Rose fund, RP. Return of the portfolio, and average market return, 6 years returns are given, we have calculated the average. Risk free rate, 6 years risk free rate is given, we have calculated the average. So we got RP, RM, RF. The only thing is missing is beta value. Now beta value, starting in the previous unit we have calculated the beta. The method of calculating the beta is, here we have taken market return always will be taken as X, and company return will take it as Y. Here company is nothing but the fund, Rose fund. Rose fund will treat it as a company, and market returns we have taken as X. So a market return X, Rose fund return Y. Now X square then XY. ये X को square कर दो, 16 into 16, 7 sevens are 49, 17 into 17. उसी तरह X into Y, multiply this X into Y, we'll get this value. Now find out the total. Now beta formula is, beta is equal to summation xy minus summation x into summation y by n, whole divided by summation x square minus summation x whole square by n. This is the formula for beta calculation. We have learned this in the previous unit, unit number 4, portfolio theory. Substituting the values, all the values we are having here, substitute the values in the formula, we'll get the beta value 0.843. Now Jensen's measure. Jensen's measure is RP minus RF is equal to alpha plus beta into RM minus RF. All the values we have already calculated. RP, here RP is 12.83. RF 5.33. Alpha we have to find out. Beta value 0.843. RM is here 12.5. And RF 5.33. Now simplify, we'll get the value of alpha 1.46. Now we have to give the conclusion whether the Rose fund performance is better than the market or not. So the Rose fund performance is much better than the market because its alpha is greater than 1. That is the conclusion. Now we'll start the next problem, that is problem number 13th. Problem 13th. See the problem. XYZ and ABC. XYZ and ABC are two mutual funds. XYZ has a sample means of success of 0.13 and phased ABC has 0.18. The riskier fund ABC has having the double the beta at 2 as fund XYZ. So the riskier fund is ABC. ABC ज़्यादा risky है, having the double the beta of 2, beta at 2. तो ABC का beta 2 है, double है, तो इसका मतलब XYZ का beta 1 होगा. Beta ABC का beta double है बता रहा, और वो double 2 है, तो इसका मतलब सिंगल कितना होगा, 1 होगा. तो बीटा ऑफ XYZ is 1 and beta of ABC is 2. The respective standard deviations are 15% for ABC, 19% for XYZ. The mean return for market index is 0.12, while the risk-free rate is 8%. Compute Sharpe's, Trainer's and Jensen's indices and state which fund is better. So two funds are given, XYZ and ABC. The only thing is the returns are given. The return of the fund is given. Portfolio is given in fraction 0.13, 0.18. Whereas the market standard deviations are given in percentages and risk-free rate is given in percentages. Some values are given in percentage, some values are given in fraction. We should have all fractions all percentages. We should not mix up some fractions and some percentages. So we'll make all the values as percentages. So fund XYZ it is problem number 13. Fund XYZ. Fund XYZ. XYZ has a mean sample of success, that is nothing but RP. 0.13 is equal to 13%. Then standard deviation. Standard deviation of this fund is the respective standard deviation of 15%. And fund ABC. Beta is also given. Beta. The beta of XYZ is 1. Now fund ABC. Return on fund ABC is 0.18 is equal to 18%. Standard deviation of ABC. Standard deviation of ABC. Respective standard deviation are 15% for ABC and 19% for XYZ. The mean return of the market, beta is equal to 2. RM, mean return on the market index is equal to 0.12 is equal to 12%. And risk-free rate, RF is equal to 8%. Sharp, Trainer and Jensen. This is the complete problem. Now we don't require the values of the problem. We have completely taken out all the values from the problem. Two funds are there, XYZ, ABC. For XYZ, the return on the portfolio is 13%, standard deviation 19%, beta value 1. For ABC, it is RP 18%, standard deviation 15%, beta value 2. Now, return on the market is 12%, risk-free rate 8%. So first we calculate Sharpe's performance index. SP is equal to RP minus RF divided by standard deviation. So first we take fund XYZ. SP is equal to fund XYZ. RP is 13%. Risk-free rate is 8%. Standard deviation 90. Fund ABC. Fund ABC. SP is equal to 18 minus 8 divided by 15. (13 minus 8 divided by 19). It is 19 now. Standard deviation. The respective standard deviations are 15% for ABC and 19% for XYZ. Correct. Now we calculate 13 minus 8 divided by 19. You are getting 0.263. 18 minus 8 divided by 15, 0.667. According to Sharpe's measure, portfolio fund ABC is better, since its index is more. Chaliye, one measure we have completed. That is Sharpe's measure. We have given the conclusion. According to Sharpe's measure, fund ABC is better because it's having a higher index value. Now trainers. trainer's index TP is equal to RP minus RF divided by beta. So fund XYZ. What is the return? XYZ return is 13%. Minus risk free rate 8%. Beta value is 1. 13 minus 8, 5. Fund ABC. TP is equal to 18 minus 8 divided by beta is 2. Both are equal. According to trainer's measure, both funds are same as its index is equal. Chaliye, two measures we have applied. We have applied Sharpe's measure. According to Sharpe's measure, ABC fund is better because it is having a higher index. According to trainer's measure, both the funds are same. Both the funds are same since the index is same. Next, third one is Jensen's measure. In Jensen's measure, we write the formula RP minus RF is equal to alpha plus beta into RM minus RF. Right, first we take fund XYZ. RP is 13, RF is 8, alpha plus beta is 1, RM 12 minus 8. So 13 minus 8, 5 is equal to alpha plus 12 minus 8 is 4, 4 ones are 4. 5 minus 4 alpha, alpha is equal to 1. So we got alpha is equal to 1 for fund XYZ. Now we'll take fund ABC. RP 18%. 18 minus 8 is equal to alpha plus beta is 2. Market return is 12 minus 8. So 18 minus 8, 10 is equal to alpha plus 2 into 4. So 10 is equal to alpha plus 8. 10 minus 8 is equal to alpha. Alpha is equal to 2. So here alpha is equal to 1, alpha is equal to 2. So we can give the conclusion according to Jensen's measure. According to Jensen's measure, fund ABC is better. Since its alpha is more. That's all. So according to Jensen's measure, alpha is more for fund ABC. So we suggest ABC. तो तीनों मेथड अप्लाई कर लिए हैं, शार्प, ट्रेनर एंड जेंसन. शार्प ये कह रहा है कि फंड एबीसी इज बेटर, ट्रेनर कह रहा है दोनों फंड बराबर है, और जेंसन कह रहा है एबीसी इज बेटर. तो अल्टीमेट कंक्लूजन वी कैन गिव एबीसी फंड इज कंपैरेटिवली बेटर. ABC fund is comparatively better than XYZ fund since the index as per Sharpe and as per the Jensen's measure both are favoring ABC. So ABC fund is better. Now we'll move on to the next problem, that is problem number 14th. Problem number 14 is exactly similar to problem number 12. So I can give you the 14th problem as practice problem. Reliance Mutual Fund RMF, Treasury Bills, T-bills and Sensex had the following returns over the past 5 years. तो हमारा पर्टिकुलर फंड जो है वो रिलायंस म्यूचुअल फंड है आरएमएफ, ये कंपनी है. और ट्रेजरी बिल्स, द रिटर्न ऑफ ट्रेजरी बिल्स आर रिस्क फ्री रेट. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ डायरेक्टली सेइंग रिस्क फ्री रेट, इट इज गिविंग ट्रेजरी बिल्स. तो द रेट ऑन ट्रेजरी बिल is a risk-free rate, RF. So we calculate the average return. Then Sensex. Sensex is the market index. Sensex is the market index. So we can take the market returns as Sensex. Then evaluate the performance of RMF using Jensen's differential index. तो Jensen के लिए हमको RP चाहिए, RF चाहिए, RM चाहिए. ये तीनों एवरेज. अभी जैसा प्रॉब्लम में प्रॉब्लम नंबर 12, इन प्रॉब्लम नंबर 12 रोज फंड वाज देयर, तो खाली नेम चेंज कर दिए, रोज फंड की जगह पर आरएमएफ, ये कंपनी रिटर्न है, और मार्केट रिटर्न सेंसेक्स है, और रिस्क फ्री रिटर्न ट्रेजरी बिल्स है. दैट्स इट. द ओनली डिफरेंस, नेम हैज बीन चेंज्ड. रोज फंड की जगह पे आरएमएफ, ट्रेजरी रिटर्न रिस्क फ्री रेट की जगह पर ट्रेजरी बिल्स, और मार्केट रिटर्न्स की जगह पर सेंसेक्स. बस सेम जेंसन्स मेजर जो अप्लाई करे थे 12th प्रॉब्लम में, यहां पर भी वही अप्लाई करना. बीटा कैलकुलेट करना है. कैलकुलेशन ऑफ बीटा के लिए बॉक्स बनाएंगे, टेबल बनाएंगे. मार्केट रिटर्न्स यानी सेंसेक्स रिटर्न्स शुड बी टेकन एज एक्स, एंड रिटर्न ऑन आरएमएफ रिलायंस म्यूचुअल फंड रिटर्न्स विल बी टेकन एज वाई. तो रिलायंस रिटर्न्स वाई और सेंसेक्स एक्स. तो एक्स और वाई के कॉलम ओपन करके फिर एक्स स्क्वायर एक्स वाई कॉलम ओपन करेंगे, बीटा का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करेंगे. बीटा इज इक्वल टू समेशन एक्स वाई माइनस समेशन एक्स इंटू समेशन वाई बाई एन होल डिवाइडेड बाई समेशन एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस समेशन एक्स होल स्क्वायर बाई एन. अभी देखिए आप, स्टेप बाय स्टेप यू फॉलो द सेम प्रोसीजर व्हाट वी हैव डन इन 12th प्रॉब्लम. इन दिस 14th प्रॉब्लम you will get the answer. I'll give you the answer so that you can verify after calculating. 14th problem. So in 14th problem, you will get RP, average return of the market, of the return of the portfolio, 9.84. RF, 8.4. RM, 7.68. RMF. Then you will have beta. Beta is equal to 1.25. Last one, alpha is equal to 2.34. The RMF is superior to market as its alpha is greater than 1. That's it. This is the conclusion. So you copy down the answer, you make your own calculations and check. You should get this answer. So average return of RMF. RMF is the portfolio. तो RMF का average पूरे returns को add करके divided by how many years given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 returns. Divided by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 5 साल का डाटा दे दिया है, डिवाइड बाय 5. उसी तरह ट्रेजरी बिल्स रिस्क फ्री रेट 5 साल के पूरे रिटर्न्स ऐड करके डिवाइड बाय 5. और सेंसेक्स ये मार्केट रिटर्न्स है, पूरे 5 साल के ऐड करके डिवाइड बाय 5. यू विल गेट दिस वन. बीटा टेबल बनाइए, फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करिए, बीटा का वैल्यू. अल्फा जेंसन्स इक्वेशन अप्लाई करिए, अल्फा का वैल्यू. दिस इज द आंसर यू विल गेट इफ यू डू द प्रॉब्लम. Now, 15th problem. Problem number 15. Portfolio R has an average rate of return of 10%, with a standard deviation of 2%. And portfolio M has an average rate of return 12%, standard deviation 4%. Assume that beta coefficient is 0.5 and 1 for R and M. Assuming risk-free rate 5%, rank the portfolio as per trainer's index. Very easy, very simple. We have two portfolio R. 15th problem. The portfolio R, average return RP is equal to 10%. Then standard deviation 2%. And portfolio M, return on portfolio M is 12%. And standard deviation of the portfolio is 4%. Assume that beta coefficient is 0.5. Here beta 0.5 for R and beta is equal to 1 for M. Assuming risk-free rate RF is equal to 5%. Calculate, rank the portfolio as per trainer's index. बस इतना ही problem है. Trainer's index. Trainer's performance measure TP is equal to RP minus RF divided by beta. We don't require standard deviation. Standard deviation is required for sharp, not for trainer. So TP is equal to RP minus RF divided by beta. So first we'll take portfolio R. TP is equal to RP is 10%, risk-free rate is 5%, divided by beta is 0.5. Similarly, portfolio M. TP is equal to 12 minus 5 divided by beta is 1. That's all. It is 10. 12 minus 5, 7. Now what it is asking, assuming risk-free rate 5%, rank the portfolio as per trainer's measure. So rank the portfolio. Portfolio index rank. So first rank, higher portfolios, portfolio R. Portfolio R index is 10, first rank. Portfolio M index is 7, second rank. That's it. R first rank and M second rank. This is the problem number 15th. Sixteenth problem. Problem number 16. A firm, see the problem? A firm is trying to decide between two investment funds. From past experience, from past performance, they were able to calculate the following average returns and standard deviation for these funds. The current risk-free rate 8% and the firm will use this as a measure of risk-free rate. Okay, ABC fund, XYZ fund. Average return is given, standard deviation is given, and risk-free rate 8% is given. So what a firm is trying to decide between two funds, but it is not given which method we have to apply, whether Sharp or Trainer or Jensen. See here, in this problem beta is not given. We are given the average return, we are given the standard deviation, risk-free rate. So in this case we cannot apply Trainer's measure, we cannot apply Jensen's measure, because both those measures require beta value. The only thing is we can find out, we can apply Sharpe's measure. You should write the sentence. Since the data of beta is not given, we cannot apply Trainer's measure and Jensen's measure, so we evaluate the funds according to Sharpe's performance measure. ABC fund, SP is equal to, the return is 18, risk-free rate 8 divided by standard deviation 20. Then XYZ fund, SP is equal to average return 16 minus 8 divided by 15. So 18 minus 8 divided by 20, you will get 0.5. And 16 minus 8 divided by 15, 0.533. So conclusion, we can give the conclusion. XYZ fund is better since its index is more than ABC. The index is more than ABC. So comparatively, XYZ fund is better. So we have completed 16th problem. The remaining problem, we'll do it in the next session.